Hello, today we will discuss about fourth session of PT academic, that is listening. Your English listening ability is a skill that can be learned and improved upon. For those who need improvement in this area, this can be done by listening to English television shows, podcasts or audiobooks. For the purpose of the exam, audiobooks or other audio recordings will be the most helpful. While listening to these, if you have any parts that you didn't catch, you can go back and listen to it again. If you explore or if you expose to the English language so far has exclusively been through reading, I strongly suggest spending some time actually listening to English. This can be improved upon passively while taking a walk, commuting to work, college, etc. Just because you know to read a word doesn't ensure you will actually pick it up once you hear it. There could be a possibility that it is pronounced in a different way than what you think. Summarize spoken text is the first question type in the PT academic listening session. In this session, you will hear a short video lecture. You need to write a summary for a fellow student who was not present. You should write 50 to 70 words. You have 10 minutes to finish this task. Your response will be judged on the quality of your writing and on how well your response presents the key point presented in the report. There will be 2 to 3 item sets in the exam from this session. The recording will be between 60 to 90 seconds long. Scored 2 for good summary of the text, 1 provide for fair summary of the text, and 0 for misrepresentation of the main idea of the summary. Form carry 2 marks, 2 marks full for content containing 50 to 70 words, 1 contain 40 to 49 words or 71 to 100 words, 0 for less than 40 words or more than 100 words. Grammar carry 2 marks, 2 for correct grammar structure and 1 contain grammatical errors and 0 for grammatical structure which could hinder communication. Vocabulary also contain 2 marks and spelling also contain 2 marks where 2 is for correct spelling and 1 for 1 spelling error and 0 for more than 1 spelling error. Strategy here we will use that the lecture is about 2 minutes and you have 10 minutes to write down your summary. You need to listen carefully and take down notes that you will be able to expand upon later. Note taking is important skill that needs to be practiced to get a good score for this session. Don't take down entire sentence as notes. This is a time waster. Some journal tips to help in note taking. Only important topics and keyword should be captured. Keywords are words that are stressed, emphasized by the speaker or something that he or she has specifically mentioned as important. Names, dates, figures, number can be a part of this. If you miss a important point, it is fine. Focus on the remaining piece. Use abbreviated word while taking notes to shorter time taken. Be on the outlook for the overall idea of the lecture and any connected main idea. Content makes up only 20% of the scoring in this session. You would want to give appropriate importance to the grammar, vocabulary, form, spelling as well. Second question in the listening of PT academic is multiple choice question. More than one answer, and this is as per the latest version of PTE Academic in 2022. In this session, you will hear a recording and will have to answer the question given by selecting all the question correct response. Similarly, I will suggest you that don't waste your time in solving the MCQ. Just try to find out the answer as the recording you will hear. Don't waste time more in this. Third type is filling the blanks. In this session, a transcript of recording appears on the screen with several blank. After listening to the recording, type the missing word in each gap. There will be 2 to 3 items set in the exam. From this session, each recording will be between 40 to 20 seconds long. 1 for each correct marks and 0 for wrong. In this filling the blanks, you can use the strategy as the recording is being played. Don't bother for spellings when filling initially. Just make sure you quickly capture the word and are staying on the same text as the recording. Try not to lag behind or go too far ahead. Once you are done filling all the blanks, quickly revisit them and correct for any spelling errors. Incorrect spell word get 0 mark. Few things to watch out for. First is singular and plural. For example, a blank which the audio said strategies can be easily heard as strategy. You will get 0 marks. For the option, if you make this mistake, place special focus as the blank is approaching so you can catch any such an instance. Second, blank in quick succession. There may be instances where blank appear in quick succession. It could happen that while you are filling the first blank, the second one has already passed and you missed it. You have 7 seconds before the recording begins. This is a chance you to look out for such instances so you will aware of them. Fourth question in the listening is highlight correct summary. In this session you will hear recording. Click on the paragraph that best suit to the recording. 1 mark for the correct answer and 0 for the 0. This is an important question. Fifth question in listening is multiple choice question with single answer. 1 mark for the 1 correct answer and 0 for 1 0 answer. Select missing word. 6 question type in the listening of PTE Academic is select missing word. In this session you will hear a recording. At the end of this recording, the last word or group of words has been replaced by a beep. Select the correct option to complete the recording. Highlighting incorrect word is the 7th type question in the listening of PTE Academic, where you will hear a recording. The transcription text of recording appears on the screen. While listening to the recording, identify the words in the transcript and that differ from what is said. You need to click on the words that are different. There are 2 to 3 items set in the exam for this. Be super focused on this session. This is towards the end of the test, but it's no time to lose your concentration as this will turn out to be costly. You have 10 seconds before the recording begins. You can have a quick glance at the text for not more than 5 seconds. Move the cursor as the recording goes along. Read the sentence in your mind as the recording is being played. Things to look out for. You may have 1 or 2 sentences with no incorrect word and then have 2 or 3 incorrect words thrown at you in a relatively quick succession. If you follow instruction in the above 2 paragraphs, you will be fine and should be able to deal with it. Last question type 8 is right from dictation. In this session, you will hear a sentence, type the sentence in the box below exactly as you hear it, write as much as of the sentence as you can hear. You will hear the sentence only once. There will be 3 item sets in the exam from this session. Each set will hear between 5 to 15 words in the sentence. Each recording will be between 3 to 5 seconds long. How you are scored: 1 each for one correct answer and 0 for wrong answer. Some real point up for grab here. If you are good at typing, I recommend type and repeat method. You will type out the sentence as it is being said and keep repeating it in your head as soon as it's one. Don't bother for spelling when you type. Just make sure you capture whatever is being said. For example, the lecture will held tomorrow afternoon in the main classroom. You might type this initially as the lecture will be held to afternoon in the main classroom. Reason why this method is effective: first one is you are less likely to remember the initial part of the sentence. Writing as you go will make sure this is captured correctly. Second is when you repeat it over in your head as soon as it's over, the chance of its sticking in and you capturing the remaining part increases. You get 0 marks for incorrect spelling, so spell your words correctly. You get 0 marks for incorrect spelling. You have 7 seconds before it recording begins. Get yourself ready to type. During this period, end each sentence with a full stop. Keep your ear open for plurals. During practice, if you feel your typing is not up to the mark, try using same approach instead, writing it down on the notebook provided and then typing it back to the screen. Thank you.